José Mourinho has questioned whether Manchester City's players have the same education as their Manchester United counterparts and insisted the Premier League leaders were to blame for the brawl at Old Trafford that has left the clubs facing the possibility of disciplinary action. Mourinho accused City of showing a lack of respect with what he perceived to be excessive dressing room celebrations after Sunday's win and angrily turned on a BBC correspondent for asking whether his club might be punished. "I think you work for another club," the United manager said, and not for the press on another tense day when the deteriorating relationship between the City rivals was laid bare. While Mourinho tried to take the moral high ground by insisting the Football Association should exonerate his players, Pep Guardiola said he would be willing to offer an apology if his team's celebrations had offended United after the 21 win that took City 11 points clear. However, the City manager also made it clear he did not think that was the case, arguing strenuously that his players were entitled to celebrate inside their dressing room and had huge respect for their opponents. "What happened in the locker room happened," Guardiola said. "Hopefully it is never going to happen again. If we were not correct then I apologize to Manchester United. But our intention was not that, it was to celebrate inside the locker room, and if people cannot understand that, I'm sorry, we won a derby. If we offended United then I apologize, but sometimes United have made a lot of celebrations in the past over City." Mourinho, preparing for Bournemouth's visit to Old Trafford on Wednesday, delayed his press conference to take in Guardiola's comments and was asked if he was confident his players had behaved the right way. "I know," he said. "I am not confident, I know. The evidence suggests otherwise when it is accepted on both sides that around 20 players and members of staff were caught up in the free-for-all, with drink bottles thrown and punches swung." Mikel Arteta, City's coach, needed butterfly stitches because of a gash to his forehead, and Romelu Lukaku has been accused in some quarters of causing the injury. Accused, Mourinho said. "Prove it. Show evidence, then punish him." Manchester City celebrations after derby win definitely not excessive, says Guardiola. Video Mourinho also made a pointed reference to United's 31 win at Arsenal the previous weekend to demonstrate his point that City had gone too far with their celebrations. "The only thing I can say is that, for me, it was a question of diversity," he said. "Diversity in behavior, diversity in education, the diversity of behavior, of opinion, of education." Asked if it was a reference to Guardiola's comments, he replied, "Yes, exactly. What we did in the Arsenal stadium, you know, it was completely diverse to City's conduct. What we did, what happened after that match, the way we behaved as winners." The clubs have been given until 6 p.m. on Wednesday to supply the FA with their versions of events. City have submitted a lengthy account rejecting any suggestions their behavior warranted the reaction from Mourinho and his players. "Definitely not," Guardiola said. "Believe me, definitely not. We were happy. We won a derby against Manchester United. So people expect we are not going to celebrate. No, we celebrated. When United win a derby they celebrate. When Arsenal win against United they celebrate. But we're inside the locker room. That's what we do, and what we did. We hugged, we jumped, because we were happy. I encourage the players to celebrate victories but inside the locker room. The situation at Old Trafford is that to go to the home locker room you have to pass the away locker room, and we were inside celebrating. We made the statement to the FA investigation and they are going to decide." Guardiola would not specify what happened to Arteta. "The FA investigation will get our opinions about that," he said. Quick guide: Manchester United v Arsenal, the 24th of October 2004. United ended Arsenal's 49-match unbeaten run with a 20 victory, but controversy surrounded a penalty and tempers flared after. Among the pushing and shoving, Sir Alex Ferguson was hit by a slice of pizza, which Cesc Fabregas finally admitted this year to throwing. Arsenal v Manchester United. The 1st of February 2005 television cameras captured the pre-match showdown between Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira, with the United captain pulled away from his Arsenal counterpart by referee Graham Poll, which set up an exhilarating game 142 by the visitors. Manchester United v Reading. The 12th of August 2007. Dave Kitson had been on the pitch for 37 seconds when he was sent off for a late tackle on Patrice Evra. Waiting for him in the tunnel was Sky's Ruud Gullit, who felt the challenge deserved a double red card, an opinion that did not go down well. Aston Villa v Swansea City, 24 October 2015. Michael Richards and Federico Fernandez clashed during Swansea's 21 win, a result which cost Tim Sherwood his job, before members of both teams clashed in the tunnel as stewards rushed in to calm the situation. Thank you for your feedback.